Hello, I'm Jamie McCord, Floyd County Manager, and I'd like to talk with you about some of the highlights of our 2020 annual report. 2020 was a very difficult year for a lot of reasons. COVID obviously was not the year we planned for, but the year we ended up dealing with, and modified a lot of different things throughout our community and our operations as far as the county government goes. However, there's some lowlights and there's also some highlights that I think you'll be very interested in, and giving you the opportunity to see what we have done and accomplished throughout the year. 2020 brought about changes in economic development with new branding, a new model, a new location, renewed partnerships with existing industry during a global pandemic. We were very successful in attracting over $270 million worth of new industry and expanded existing industry, along with 209 full-time jobs. Very good work by Missy Kendrick and her group at the Floyd Development Authority, along with Floyd County Development Authority and the Gordon Floyd Development Authority. With all three working together, we had significant activity in 2020 and look to expand on that in the future in 2021.
Thank you. My name is Dave Robertson. I'm the Sheriff of Floyd County. I'm here to go over and review with you the 2013 and 2017 SPLOST. We're very thankful to the voters of Floyd County, the work of our SPLOST staff and committee, and also our commission. We're very grateful for this project and look forward to the benefits it poses for us going forward. Many years ago when I started at the Sheriff's Office, we had 4 medical beds, which is very understaffed for our inmates and also our jail medical staff, which handle those situations, who works 24 hours in our detention facility. We currently have 14 medical beds, which will be used for jail inmates, which are housed in our detention facility. That should be open and running here soon, right around March 1st. We currently have a makeshift medical facility in one of our vacant blocks. When that is finished, we plan to move these inmates, which are currently held there, to our medical room. Like I said earlier, we have 14 beds. 2 of them are negative pressure rooms, which is very beneficial for the times we are in now. With COVID, that posed a lot of issues, whether it was on the road, field services, whether it was court, and mainly within our jail facility. It has touched our employees as well as our inmates, to where now, with these 14 beds, we are able to keep them housed separately from inmates who are back within our jails, and so we can more effectively gauge their medical conditions. Like I said, it's been a very deep challenge from 2020, but with the new jail facility, medical expansion, it helps to be very useful going forward. A continued project that we're currently working on now is the mental health facility. And due to COVID, we had to push that back further as well. So the opening date for that is tentatively looking to late spring, early summer. With the jail construction that we have now, we'll tentatively look at possibly 65 beds, which are dedicated to mental health, 17 which will be for severely mental health issues, 16 for mild, and 32 for step-down beds. And with our jail population, I'm sure that will be used very beneficial for us and Floyd County.
2020 had a lot of new and exciting events for the Richard B. Russell Airport here in Roman Floyd County. A historical visit by a sitting president in the fall, as well as a modified drive-in air show put on by Wings over North Georgia, which was highly successful with over 25,000 visitors over a 2-day period to our airport. We also were able to secure Phase 1 of our runway expansion project, which was part of the 2013 SPLOST. After an unsuccessful bid back in 2018, we were able to chop the project up and get a little bit better competition on the grading, and looking forward to phases 2 and 3 with base paving and electrical work to be done, and hopefully 2021 or early 2022, and we can hopefully open that new section of runway up for all of our tenants as well as visitors here to Northwest Georgia.
Hello, I'm Chief Mark Wallace of the Floyd County Police Department. 2020 brought on a lot of challenges for everyone. For the law enforcement community, the challenge has always been the recruitment or retention of qualified officers. In 2020, County Manager Jamie McCord and his staff and the County Commission rolled out a law enforcement pay plan increase and improvement that helped us with recruitment as well as retaining qualified officers. I've always said that a good retention plan beats a good recruitment plan. This new pay plan allows us to have both. Just recently we hired back an officer, a former Floyd County police officer that did come back because of the increased pay plan. As recent as today, we were in conversation with another former officer that is contemplating coming back to the Floyd County Police Department. The pay plan increase has improved our retention abilities as well as our recruitment abilities.
So in March of 2020, COVID shut down most of our operations as far as dealing with public entities, but essential services continued. Police Department, Sheriff's Office, Corrections, 911, Water, Public Works, Public Animal Welfare Services, along with Tax Commissioner, had to continue. We had to make a lot of revisions to remote work, protections. It was unknown at that time exactly how the virus was spread and transmitting. It also affected our commission meetings. It affected committee meetings. It also affected our Parks and Recreation Department with baseball being canceled, gymnastics being canceled, rentals being stopped for indoor activities as well as even outdoor activities at that time. The forum was shuttered and closed due to COVID, and a lot of changes had to take place. COVID also brought about many challenges for our IT department. Remote work, virtual hearings with court systems and public safety, along with new case management with the ICON system, SCAT system for juvenile court, and a malware attack later in the year. They had a very challenging but successful year. The malware attack was a significant impact to records and data. We were successfully able to capture the majority of our data without any interruptions, significant interruptions, or money paid to any malware. In the judicial side, Judge Price and Juvenile Court did over 800 virtual cases, continued to process cases that had to be processed within certain time frames. Probate Court did over 2,600 firearms requests and permits, up 300 from the previous year. In Superior Court, Judge Durham retired after a long career. Judge Brian Johnson was elected in the fall of 2020 and came on board January 1. The Rome Circuit Mental Health Court was recognized in Georgia's accountability court system as a model mental health court. In 2020, crime also did not stop due to COVID-19. Floyd County Police Department Officer Misty Pledger was recognized by the GBI for her efforts in internet crimes against children. Floyd County Police Department also secured a partnership with federal DEA in combating the high-intensity drug traffic areas of Northwest Georgia. The grant provides an office and staff here in Rome and Floyd County. In addition to that, they secured over $173,000 in grants for equipment, vehicles, and other supplies much needed throughout the community. Floyd County Corrections did a wonderful job this year working with COVID and assisting in various locations. They produced over 2,500 masks for both employees, staff, and local nursing homes. We're a big help with our jail medical project, our SPLOS project at the Floyd County Jail, along with helping create a daycare for employees who were affected that had to work but did not have daycare for their children. We also had our first welding school graduate in 2020. These graduates were also able to go directly to work for 3 local industries here in Rome and Floyd County, and that's a monumental task for the prison. The firing range project was spearheaded by the prison along with PD and SO, and those improvements began hopefully to be completed in 2021. Our Public Animal Welfare Services Center had to deal with COVID as well. In spite of COVID, 94% live outcome was obtained in 2020, which is an astounding rate. We also were able to hire a rescue coordinator to help monitor and facilitate rescues throughout the Southeast and the Northeast. We were also able to secure a truck and trailer through a Petco grant to assist with transportation of rescued animals. Floyd County Public Works was able to also pave 22.6 miles of streets throughout the city and county in 2020. Rome Floyd Recycling Center was awarded the Environmental Project of the Year from the American Public Works Association in 2020. The center was shut down early on when COVID first started in March, but was able to get back up and running in late spring. The Sarah Hightower Regional Library System had to adapt to COVID with many changes in their system as well as curbside services. We also brought in late 2020 the Chattooga County Library System, which includes the Trine Library and the Somerville Library. This will actually open us up to some additional funding and improve the system as a whole. Floyd County Water Department worked to upgrade their Bells Ferry pump station to push water to the northern part of the county, which will improve economic development as well as residential development. Our SCADA system, which monitors all our pumps and tanks, elevations, and water systems throughout the entire county, was also updated and improved. And our Old Mill Springs underwent some maintenance, much needed maintenance that needed to be done in 2020. We also made significant progress on the Texas Valley Water System Improvement Project. The Facilities Department also had to work to adapt to COVID restrictions with new air filters, fogging of buildings, hand sanitizers, plexiglass separations, new walls, and new workspaces throughout Floyd County. All these following CDC recommendations and guidelines. Our Emergency Management Department also coordinated with Public Health on providing PPE to various entities as well as coordination for GEMA and FEMA. Also playing a big role in our drive-through testing, which was actually in multiple locations throughout Floyd County. In conclusion, like the rest of the world, COVID-19 has impacted our services, operations, and lives. I'm extremely proud of the efforts of Floyd County employees in keeping our community safe and secure.